Hello and welcome to Healthy Aging Blueprint. I'm truly grateful you're here. On this channel, we explore simple, powerful ways to care for your body, nurture your mind, and live with purpose at every stage of life. Wherever you're watching from, I wish you good health, peace, and lasting happiness. If you find value in today's video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a step on your journey to aging well. Have you ever wondered why your mornings feel different now? Why the energy, strength, and confidence you once had seem to fade little by little? What if the real reason isn't just age, but something no one's ever explained to you? And what if you could reverse it using nothing but your own hands? Starting today? If you're a man over 60, chances are you've noticed your morning vitality isn't what it used to be. Maybe you're waking up without the energy, firmness, or drive that once came effortlessly. You're not alone, and this change isn't simply about getting older. The truth is, what you're experiencing could be a sign that your blood flow, nervous system, and hormone signals are no longer working in sync. But here's the good news. This imbalance can be corrected, and you can start fixing it today, naturally, without pills, medication, or surgery. Just your own two hands. I'm Dr. James, a men's health expert with over 3 decades of experience helping men reclaim their strength and vitality. In this video, I'm going to walk you through a simple, science-backed technique that stimulates 3 specific points on your hand. These points are directly linked to improving circulation, supporting deeper sleep, and helping you wake up feeling restored and energized. Stick with me until the end, because I'll also reveal a common mistake many men make that unknowingly cancels out these benefits, and how you can avoid it starting tonight. Before we dive in, I'd appreciate it if you give this video a like. It helps us continue sharing these life-changing insights for men over 60. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss another breakthrough. If this video helps you, comment 1 below. If not, comment 0 so I can keep improving these for you. Now, let's begin. Unlocking the hidden power within your palm to restore circulation, confidence, and natural vitality. When most men search for solutions to restore blood flow, regain erectile strength, or boost their energy, their first thoughts often turn to pills, gadgets, or complicated routines. Yet when men talk about boosting vitality, the palm of the hand is almost never mentioned. It's rarely seen as part of the solution, but that's a big oversight. The truth is, your palm holds a hidden power few truly understand. Far from being just skin and bone, this area is a densely packed neurological hub with over 17,000 nerve endings. These nerve endings are not isolated. They connect directly to your central nervous system, your cardiovascular system, and even your internal organs. This isn't just some fascinating trivia from a medical textbook. It's a biological fact that gives your palm an extraordinary role in influencing your health. Think of it as a personal control panel, one that can help regulate blood pressure, calm an overactive nervous system, and even stimulate circulation to areas crucial for sexual performance and physical energy. As men get older, especially after 60, the smooth flow of communication between the brain, blood vessels, and reproductive system begins to slow down. You might notice it as a drop in stamina, weaker erections, or simply feeling less physically capable. While many accept this decline as a natural and irreversible part of aging, that's only part of the story. Because here's what most men don't realize. Your palm can actually help reverse this process. When you apply intentional, focused pressure to certain points on the hand, you activate the parasympathetic nervous system, the same system that governs rest, digestion, healing, and yes, sexual arousal. With just a few simple movements, you can send signals through your body that prompt your heart, blood vessels, and even reproductive organs to relax, expand, and allow blood to flow more freely. Imagine your body responding to your touch, not with strain or resistance, but with restoration. That's the power you've had in your palm all along. you just haven't been taught how to use it. For many older men, especially those past 60, the body begins to store tension in subtle but significant ways, most often in the hands, shoulders, and chest. Over time, this tension becomes chronic. It builds slowly, often unnoticed, yet it quietly restricts the healthy circulation your body depends on. Stiffness in the hands and a sense of blocked energy in the palms aren't isolated problems. They're physical signals that poor blood flow is becoming a widespread issue, affecting not just your arms or legs, but also your toes, fingers, and more critically, your pelvic region. When this kind of tension lingers, it's like a kink in a hose. Blood struggles to flow freely, and your body feels it, especially where vitality matters most. But here's the hopeful truth. You can begin to release that built-up tension using simple, intentional palm stimulation techniques. It's like turning on a faucet that hasn't flowed properly in years. Once the resistance is gone, circulation begins to move naturally again. And the beauty of this method? It doesn't depend on pills, mechanical tools, or expensive devices. It relies solely on your body's own intelligence, its natural ability to restore balance when given the right input at the right time. Across both Eastern and Western healing traditions, there's growing evidence that hand-based therapy works. Fields like acupressure, reflexology, and modern neurology all point to one powerful conclusion. Stimulating specific points in the hand can create measurable changes in your physiology. Studies show it can lower blood pressure, improve heart rate variability, and support vascular dilation, all essential elements of better health. These time-honored practices have endured for centuries because they recognize something modern science is only beginning to fully appreciate. The body is deeply interconnected, and your hands, especially your palms, serve as a vital gateway to full-body wellness. So, the next time you feel distant from the strength you once had, or frustrated by the slow decline you never expected, take a moment. Consider that your palm is not just there to grip or gesture. It's a powerful instrument, one that, when activated with awareness, can reignite your circulation, boost your energy, and restore a deeper sense of well-being from the inside out. Let's begin with the first point, Lao Gong, also known as the heart of the palm. To unlock the restorative power within your hand, this is where you start. Lao Gong isn't just a poetic name drawn from ancient wisdom. In traditional Eastern medicine, it's considered one of the most vital points in the body, deeply connected to both your cardiovascular system and your emotional state. You'll find Lao Gong right at the center of your palm, just below the area where your index and middle fingers naturally come together when you gently close your hand. It sits along the pericardial meridian, a key energy channel believed to influence heart rhythm, emotional regulation, and the ability of blood vessels to relax and open. For men over 60, this point holds even greater importance. As stress builds over the years, often quietly and chronically, it becomes a silent disruptor. Emotional tension, even when suppressed, can interfere with blood flow and diminish both vitality and sexual function. That ongoing pressure keeps your body locked in a constant state of alert, preventing it from shifting into the parasympathetic mode, the state responsible for rest, recovery, and healthy arousal. Lao Gong acts as a direct entryway to help reset that balance. When stimulated properly, it tells the body to let go of the stress response and instead welcome calm, clarity, and circulation. From a Western medical standpoint, pressing on Lao Gong stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system. This slows the heart rate, reduces blood pressure, and encourages more blood to reach the pelvic area, especially in the early morning when testosterone levels are naturally elevated. To begin using Lao Gong, open your hand and look for the soft, slightly tender spot right at the center of your palm. It may feel like a gentle dip or hollow space beneath the skin. This is your starting point, the gateway to helping your body restore what stress has gradually taken away. Using the thumb of your opposite hand, begin applying gentle yet steady pressure to Lao Gong, in a slow, clockwise circular motion. Let your touch be intentional, not too light but not overly forceful either. As you move your thumb, anchor your focus on your breathing. Inhale deeply through your nose, counting slowly to 4. Hold that breath for a moment. Then exhale slowly through your mouth, counting to 6. This kind of deep, rhythmic breathing isn't just relaxing. It tells your nervous system it's safe to let go. And when that message is received, the benefits of Laogong stimulation are amplified. You're not just massaging your palm, you're signaling every system in your body to shift from tension to healing. Take your time with this process. Spend 1 to 2 full minutes on each hand, moving slowly, mindfully, without rushing. Think of it as more than just touch. It's a form of communication with your nervous system. You're awakening a critical control point that connects to your heart, circulatory pathways, and reproductive system. Many men, even those skeptical at first, report subtle but noticeable shifts after just a few days of consistent Laogong practice. Some describe a warm sensation spreading from the palm through the chest or lower abdomen, an early sign of enhanced blood flow. Others mention deeper sleep, reduced anxiety, or the return of more spontaneous, stronger morning erections. While Laogong won't solve everything overnight, it serves as a powerful reminder to the body. A nudge that it still knows how to function, recover, and perform with strength and balance. Consider incorporating this simple yet powerful technique into your daily routine. Try it in the morning to energize your day, or in the evening to unwind and reconnect with your body. As you repeat the practice, observe how your body responds, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally as well. If you're still here, watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please take a moment to comment 1 below. It lets me know you're following along and getting something meaningful from this experience. I truly appreciate your time. Now, let's move on to point 2. Xiao Fu, often called the emotional reset switch. If Laogong is the heart of your palm, then Xiao Fu is the calming hand on your shoulder. It's a subtle but incredibly effective pressure point, especially relevant for men navigating the emotional and physiological transitions that often come with age. You'll find Xiao Fu nestled in the soft groove between your pinky and ring finger, just beneath the knuckles. Though often overlooked, even in some traditional therapies, this point holds remarkable value in helping release emotional tension that accumulates silently over the years. For men over 60, Xiao Fu may be one of the most essential tools in addressing both emotional and physical blocks that quietly erode circulation and sexual well-being. We often think of emotions like stress, anxiety, frustration, or grief as purely mental experiences. But the truth is, they don't just live in your thoughts. They take up space in your body. They settle deep in places like the chest, the stomach, and yes, even in the hands. Over time, these unresolved emotions can create a low-grade, chronic tension that keeps your body stuck in a heightened state of alert. This state, driven by the sympathetic nervous system, is commonly known as fight or flight. And while it's helpful in moments of danger, remaining in that mode long-term works against you. It tightens your blood vessels, shortens your breathing, and suppresses functions the body considers non-essential in survival mode, like digestion, rest, and sexual arousal. That's where Xiao Fu comes in. This point is closely tied to emotional regulation, acting almost like a release valve for all that pressure that's been building over the years. By stimulating Xiao Fu, you're giving your nervous system permission to shift gears. You're telling your body, it's okay to relax now. And when that happens, your blood vessels begin to open, your circulation improves, and your body starts to return to its natural state of balance. To find Xiao Fu, gently open your hand and locate the soft, fleshy webbing between your pinky and ring finger, just beneath the knuckles. This is where the point lies. Easy to miss, but incredibly powerful when engaged with purpose. Using the thumb of your opposite hand, press into this area with gentle, steady pressure. You don't need to push hard. The goal isn't force, it's connection. Apply moderate, sustained pressure to the area for about 30 to 60 seconds on each hand. As you press, keep your breath deep and even. Inhale slowly through your nose, then exhale through your mouth. With each breath out, imagine the tension draining from your body, melting away from your chest, softening your hands, lightening your thoughts. You may notice a bit of tenderness at first, and that's perfectly normal. In fact, it's a sign you've found the right spot, an area where tension has likely been stored for years. Be gentle with yourself. This process isn't just physical. It's a quiet, personal act of release and restoration. With consistent stimulation of Xiaofu, many men begin to experience surprising and transformative results. Over time, the emotional weight they've carried for years starts to lift. Some notice fewer racing thoughts and a significant drop in irritability. There's a calmness that gradually takes root. Less inner agitation, more emotional clarity. Physically, others report sleeping more soundly, feeling less muscular tension, and even sensing the quiet return of natural arousal rhythms that had long faded. This isn't just about relaxation. It's about removing the emotional blocks that quietly interfere with your body's natural ability to heal and regenerate. Xiaofu offers a path back to balance, back to the vitality that aging may have tried to dim but never fully extinguished. It's a gentle reminder that your emotional well-being and physical function are deeply connected, and that by working with one, you influence the other. So make this practice a part of your daily rhythm. Try pairing it with Lao Gong stimulation for a more complete restorative effect. As you integrate these techniques into your routine, stay curious. Notice the subtle shifts. Feel into your body. Ask yourself, do I feel a little lighter today? Is my sleep more restful? Am I waking up with more ease? The answers may surprise you. Now, let's move into point 3, the pineal reflex zone, often called the master sleep regulator. If you've ever opened your eyes in the morning feeling groggy, unfocused, or lacking that spark of energy you once relied on, the reason may trace back to a tiny but powerful gland tucked deep within your brain, the pineal gland. In ancient traditions, this gland was referred to as the third eye for its role in perception, awareness, and internal rhythm. Scientifically, it's recognized as the control center for your sleep-wake cycle. It produces melatonin, the hormone responsible for guiding your body into rest and helping it recover overnight. What's truly remarkable is that you don't need to rely solely on supplements or medications to influence this powerful regulator. There's a specific reflex point in your hand, the pineal reflex zone, that allows you to stimulate the pineal gland indirectly but effectively. By activating this point, you can help recalibrate your circadian rhythm, improve hormonal balance, and set off a chain reaction of positive outcomes. Deeper, more restorative sleep, heightened morning energy, and even stronger, more reliable erections. To find the pineal reflex zone, look to the center of the base of your palm, just above the crease where your wrist begins. This small area holds big potential when used with intention. This seemingly ordinary point at the base of your palm is, in fact, a gateway, one with a direct link to your nervous system and, remarkably, your pineal gland. When you stimulate it with intention, you activate the parasympathetic response, a powerful biological signal that tells your brain it's time to relax, restore, and prepare for deep, rejuvenating sleep. As we grow older, stress, poor sleep habits, artificial light exposure, and erratic schedules begin to take a toll. They disrupt the natural circadian rhythm and dull the pineal gland's function. What follows is a cascading effect. Reduced melatonin production, suppressed testosterone levels, weakened blood circulation, and an ongoing sense of mental fog or fatigue that can persist from morning to night. For many men, these shifts become most obvious in areas of vitality, diminished sexual health, softer or less frequent morning erections, fading strength, reduced clarity, and a quiet erosion of self-confidence. It doesn't happen overnight. but over time, it leaves a lasting impact. That's why this technique stands out, not because it's flashy or complicated, but because of how simple and natural it is. Unlike medications that impose artificial changes, stimulating the pineal reflex zone allows you to support your body's own ability to recover and realign from within. To activate this point, use either your index or middle finger to gently tap the base of your palm, right where the wrist begins. Maintain a consistent, rhythmic pace, about 60 light taps over the course of 1 minute. Then pause for 30 seconds and repeat the tapping sequence 2 more times. This gentle repetition sends clear, calming signals through your nervous system. It's a quiet but firm invitation to your pineal gland. Increase melatonin, restore hormonal balance, and reset the internal clock that governs your energy and recovery. For optimal results, perform this simple tapping practice in the evening, ideally about 1 to 2 hours before you plan to go to bed. It's the perfect time to prime your body for deep, uninterrupted rest. But here's what's even more encouraging. The benefits go far beyond better sleep. As melatonin levels improve, your testosterone also begins to stabilize, leading to more energy, improved muscle tone, and healthier sexual function. All of this begins with a small, mindful act at the base of your palm. Many men who commit to this practice consistently report noticeable improvements within just a few weeks. They find themselves falling asleep faster, waking up with a clear mind, and even experiencing the return of morning erections, a vital sign of healthy blood flow and hormonal function. These changes may seem small at first, but they are powerful indicators that the body is beginning to respond, to realign, and to restore what time and tension may have worn down. When you combine stimulation of the pineal reflex zone with the Lao Gong and Xiao Fu points, you create a complete, integrated approach. This trio works together to target the emotional, cardiovascular, and hormonal systems all at once, forming a holistic hand acupressure routine that addresses multiple aspects of male health in a gentle but effective way. It's a quiet, deliberate practice, but one that speaks volumes to your body. Over time, it builds a foundation of strength and vitality that radiates from the inside out. While you may not experience dramatic results overnight, consistency is where the real transformation lies. Most men begin to notice subtle shifts within days, and as the weeks progress, those early signs often deepen into more lasting, measurable improvements. This isn't about chasing quick fixes. It's about re-establishing a connection with your body's natural rhythm, one that may have been disrupted by stress, aging, or years of disconnection. The pineal reflex zone offers a sustainable, calming way to reawaken that rhythm, and the benefits only multiply with time. If you're still with me, still watching and learning, I'd love to hear from you. Please comment the number 2 below to let me know you're here, continuing on this journey with me. Your time and presence mean a great deal. Now, let's move into the next phase. Booster tips to amplify your results. While activating the pineal reflex zone and other key points on the hand can bring noticeable improvements on their own, there are a few powerful habits that can enhance these effects even further. These booster tips are designed to elevate your body's response to acupressure, improve blood flow, regulate hormones, and sharpen nerve sensitivity, helping you get even more out of this simple but powerful routine. The best part? These tips are incredibly simple to follow, practical to apply, and effortless to incorporate into your daily routine. You don't need special equipment, long hours, or dramatic lifestyle changes. Just a few mindful tweaks can help elevate the effects of your hand acupressure practice in noticeable ways. Let's start with a warm water soak, a gentle way to prepare your nervous system before you begin. Before you start your acupressure sequence, soak your hands in warm, not hot, water for about 3 to 5 minutes. This comforting ritual does more than just feel good. It helps soften the skin, relax tight muscles, and dilate tiny capillaries in the hands, which makes the reflex points more open and responsive to stimulation. Think of it as your warm-up. Just like stretching before a workout helps your muscles perform better, this soak primes your nervous system for deeper activation. Want to take it a step further? Add a small pinch of Epsom salt to the water. The magnesium in Epsom salt helps relax muscles even more and supports circulation throughout the body. Once you're done, gently pat your hands dry. Now you're ready to begin the tapping sequence. But first, there's one more booster. Apply a small amount of citrus-scented lotion, such as orange, lemon, or grapefruit. These natural scents aren't just pleasant. They're known to calm the mind and uplift mood, helping you enter a more relaxed and receptive state during your session. In addition, the lotion reduces friction, allowing your fingers to move smoothly over the reflex points without tugging the skin. Be sure to choose a natural, lightweight formula that won't clog pores or leave your hands feeling greasy. Massage the lotion into your palms and fingers for 20 to 30 seconds. This short step enhances both the tactile and aromatic experience, setting the stage for deeper calm and focus before you begin tapping. Next, support your internal system with nutritional reinforcement. About 30 to 45 minutes before your evening acupressure session, enjoy a small, targeted snack. 1 ripe banana and a handful of walnuts, about 8 to 10 pieces. This pairing does more than curb hunger. It provides your body with essential nutrients that support nerve function, hormone production, and muscle relaxation. Bananas are an excellent choice for preparing your body before an evening acupressure routine. They're packed with magnesium and potassium, 2 key minerals that help relax your muscles, support healthy blood vessels, and promote a calm, balanced nervous system. That calmness sets the stage for deeper sleep and more effective reflex point activation. Walnuts complement bananas beautifully. They're a natural source of melatonin, the sleep-regulating hormone, and they also contain healthy omega-3 fats and powerful antioxidants. Together, these nutrients play a vital role in supporting testosterone levels, improving sleep quality, and accelerating the body's overnight repair processes. When combined, bananas and walnuts become more than a snack. They provide the essential building blocks your body needs to restore balance and respond optimally to pineal reflex stimulation. Not a fan of bananas? No problem. A small portion of kiwi or tart cherries can provide similar benefits. Both are rich in sleep-promoting compounds and help regulate your body's internal rhythms in a gentle, natural way. Next, let's talk about fingertip tapping, a simple but highly effective way to awaken nerve pathways before beginning your hand reflex work. Spend about 30 seconds gently tapping each fingertip against a wooden surface, like a desk or table. Though it might seem minor, this action stimulates the dense nerve endings in your fingertips, nerve endings that are directly connected to your brain and broader nervous system. Many men report feeling a subtle tingling, warmth, or even a slight buzzing sensation in their hands after this tapping exercise. These sensations are a good sign. They indicate increased blood flow, heightened sensitivity, and nervous system activation. This short warm-up helps wake up your hands, allowing your acupressure routine to be more effective and deeply felt. To make the most of this step, stay mindful of your breath as you tap. Inhale gently. Exhale slowly. Let the rhythm of your breath match the rhythm of your tapping. This simple combination helps bring your attention inward and creates a stronger connection between your mind and body. Finally, consider using cotton gloves to enhance your results while you sleep. After finishing your evening acupressure routine, slip on a pair of thin, breathable cotton gloves. These gloves help retain heat in your hands, keeping circulation strong and prolonging the positive effects of reflex point stimulation throughout the night. Warm hands are more than a sign of comfort. They're an indicator of healthy blood flow. And consistent warm circulation during sleep supports hormonal balance, tissue repair, and the body's natural recovery process. It's a small gesture that can lead to a deeper sense of wellness by morning. Wearing cotton gloves overnight doesn't just help retain warmth. It also protects the skin on your hands and keeps the reflex zones insulated. This insulation allows the nervous system to continue processing the stimulation you've activated earlier, even as you sleep. It's a subtle but effective way to extend the benefits of your acupressure practice into the overnight hours, when your body is already in repair mode. Choose gloves that fit snugly yet comfortably. You want them secure enough to stay in place, but loose enough to avoid restricting natural hand movement. A breathable, soft cotton material is ideal to prevent sweating and discomfort throughout the night. To enhance the calming effects of the pineal reflex zone even further, consider establishing a short evening wind-down routine. This doesn't have to be complicated. Spend just 5 to 10 minutes engaging in a calming, screen-free activity, such as deep breathing, light stretching, or reading a few pages of a physical book. Avoid screens during this time, as the blue light from phones and tablets can suppress melatonin and interfere with your body's natural sleep rhythm. A particularly effective breathing exercise involves a simple rhythm. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, and exhale slowly for 6 seconds. This kind of breathwork not only calms the mind, but also amplifies the relaxation signals being sent to the brain, working in harmony with the acupressure to shift your body deeper into parasympathetic mode. Together, these steps create a comprehensive nighttime approach, a system that prepares your body for restorative sleep, hormonal balance, and overall vitality. Each of the booster tips you've learned works in synergy with the reflex points on your hand, particularly the pineal reflex zone. By combining stimulation with practices that enhance circulation, calm the nervous system, support nutrition, and encourage mental stillness, you're reinforcing your body's ability to repair and restore itself naturally. The result? A deeper, more sustainable response to your acupressure efforts. Improvements not just in sleep, but also in energy levels, focus, and sexual health. Now, let's talk about expectations. What you can realistically anticipate as you begin this journey. One of the most common questions men ask is, how long will it take before I start noticing results? Unlike medications that often deliver quick but short-lived changes, this method works in harmony with your body's natural rhythm. It's not a race. It's a reset. Acupressure supports long-term healing by encouraging your body to reactivate processes that may have slowed with age or stress. This process isn't about quick fixes. It's about steady, lasting transformation. It's gentle, cumulative, and designed to build momentum over time. When practiced consistently, especially in the evening, and paired with the booster tips we've explored, many men begin noticing meaningful improvements within just 3 to 4 weeks. This isn't guesswork. It's a repeatable roadmap. What follows is a week-by-week guide that offers clear insight into what you can expect as your body starts to respond to the practice. Think of it as your personalized blueprint for progress, a way to track how your internal systems are reawakening. If you're still watching and these lessons have been valuable for you so far, I'd love to hear from you. Comment the number 3 below to let me know you're still on this journey with me. I appreciate your time and dedication. Week 1. Laying the foundation. During the first week, your body starts adjusting to the stimulation of the pineal reflex zone. While the changes may be subtle, they often begin with noticeable improvements in sleep. Many men report falling asleep more easily, waking less often during the night, and feeling slightly more refreshed in the morning. These early shifts are encouraging signs. They indicate that the pineal gland is starting to increase melatonin production, and that your nervous system is beginning to release long-held tension. The balance between stress and relaxation is starting to shift, and your body is listening. You might also begin to notice small but powerful physical cues. Some men describe a warming sensation in the hands, or a gentle tingling during the tapping exercises. These are indicators of improved circulation and heightened sensitivity, exactly the responses we're aiming for. For some, spontaneous morning erections may begin to reappear, another early signal that blood flow is improving and hormonal systems are re-engaging. On an emotional level, you may experience a growing sense of calm, lightness, or mental clarity as your parasympathetic system gradually reclaims control from the constant stress response. Consistency is absolutely key during this stage. Your body is just beginning to adapt to this new input, and daily practice sets the tone for the deeper benefits to follow. Week 2. Building momentum. As you move into the second week of daily practice, the subtle shifts from the first week begin to take root. What once felt like small changes now start to solidify into more consistent results. Many men report that morning erections not only return more frequently, but also feel more natural, almost as if the body is remembering a rhythm it had forgotten. This is a strong sign that the internal connection between melatonin, testosterone, and vascular function is strengthening. Your hormonal systems and circulatory pathways are beginning to align more effectively, supporting functions that often decline with age, chronic stress, or disrupted sleep. During the day, you might find yourself moving with more ease, feeling more energized, and thinking more clearly. Focus sharpens. Motivation begins to return. And for some, there's even a renewed sense of interest in intimacy, something that may have quietly faded over time. Now, let's talk about expectations, what you can realistically anticipate as you begin this journey. One of the most common questions men ask is, how long will it take before I start noticing results? Unlike medications that often deliver quick but short-lived changes, this method works in harmony with your body's natural rhythm. It's not a race. It's a reset. Acupressure supports long-term healing by encouraging your body to reactivate processes that may have slowed with age or stress. This process isn't about quick fixes. It's about steady, lasting transformation. It's gentle, cumulative, and designed to build momentum over time. When practiced consistently, especially in the evening, and paired with the booster tips we've explored, many men begin noticing meaningful improvements within just 3 to 4 weeks. This isn't guesswork. It's a repeatable roadmap. What follows is a week-by-week guide that offers clear insight into what you can expect as your body starts to respond to the practice. Think of it as your personalized blueprint for progress, a way to track how your internal systems are reawakening. If you're still watching and these lessons have been valuable for you so far, I'd love to hear from you. Comment the number 3 below to let me know you're still on this journey with me. I appreciate your time and dedication. Week 1. Laying the foundation. During the first week, your body starts adjusting to the stimulation of the pineal reflex zone. While the changes may be subtle, they often begin with noticeable improvements in sleep. Many men report falling asleep more easily, waking less often during the night, and feeling slightly more refreshed in the morning. These early shifts are encouraging signs. They indicate that the pineal gland is starting to increase melatonin production and that your nervous system is beginning to release long-held tension. The balance between stress and relaxation is starting to shift, and your body is listening. You might also begin to notice small but powerful physical cues. Some men describe a warming sensation in the hands or a gentle tingling during the tapping exercises. These are indicators of improved circulation and heightened sensitivity, exactly the responses we're aiming for. For some, spontaneous morning erections may begin to reappear, another early signal that blood flow is improving and hormonal systems are re-engaging. On an emotional level, you may experience a growing sense of calm, lightness, or mental clarity as your parasympathetic system gradually reclaims control from the constant stress response. Consistency is absolutely key during this stage. Your body is just beginning to adapt to this new input, and daily practice sets the tone for the deeper benefits to follow. Week 2. Building momentum. As you move into the second week of daily practice, the subtle shifts from the first week begin to take root. What once felt like small changes now start to solidify into more consistent results. Many men report that morning erections not only return more frequently, but also feel more natural, almost as if the body is remembering a rhythm it had forgotten. This is a strong sign that the internal connection between melatonin, testosterone, and vascular function is strengthening. Your hormonal systems and circulatory pathways are beginning to align more effectively, supporting functions that often decline with age, chronic stress, or disrupted sleep. During the day, you might find yourself moving with more ease, feeling more energized, and thinking more clearly. Focus sharpens. Motivation begins to return. And for some, there's even a renewed sense of interest in intimacy, something that may have quietly faded over time. Your hands, too, might feel different. Warmer, more responsive, more alive. That growing sensation of warmth isn't random. It reflects improved blood flow and nervous system engagement, both signs that your efforts are paying off. Sleep continues to deepen. Many men report drifting off more easily, staying asleep longer, and waking up with a true sense of rest. If you've been following the booster tips, like the banana walnut snack, the citrus-scented lotion, or wearing cotton gloves at night, these supporting habits often help accelerate your progress, making the improvements even more noticeable. This second week marks a powerful turning point. The subtle cues of week 1 begin to take shape as steady, tangible progress. And that sense of momentum, it fuels your motivation to keep going. Week 3. Transformative results. By week 3, the cumulative effects of your consistent practice begin to come into full view. The changes are no longer just subtle. They're undeniable. Many men share that, for the first time in years, they're sleeping through the night without waking. They rise in the morning feeling genuinely refreshed, grounded, and strong. Morning erections become more reliable and robust, a clear signal that your circulatory and hormonal systems are operating in sync. There's a noticeable shift in how you feel, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. For some, it's the return of an energy they haven't felt in years. For others, it's a deeper sense of confidence and control over their health. This stage reflects the incredible synergy now at work in your body. Improved blood flow, hormonal balance, and reduced emotional tension, all coming together to help restore your natural vitality. It's no longer just about sleep or morning erections. Many men begin to notice secondary benefits emerging, like increased muscle tone, faster recovery after physical exertion, and even a lighter, more optimistic mood. You may find yourself moving through the day with more ease, more confidence, and a renewed belief in your own strength. That confidence often begins to reappear not just in private moments, but in everyday interactions. Conversations flow more easily. Posture straightens. There's a quiet sense of being more in control of your health, and it shows. Your hands, once simply tools, now feel like active partners in this healing process. The reflex points you've been stimulating daily respond more quickly and more clearly. There's less resistance and more receptivity. And if you've been consistent with the booster tips, the warm water soaks, citrus lotion, fingertip tapping, cotton gloves, and supportive nutrition, then the effects at this point likely feel even more pronounced. You're not just seeing progress. You're building momentum that inspires you to keep going. Week 4 and beyond. Sustained vitality. By the 4th week, something important happens. The positive shifts you've experienced, better sleep, stronger circulation, hormonal balance, no longer feel like improvements. They begin to feel like your new normal. Morning erections are no longer unexpected. They arrive with regularity, a natural reflection of your body's renewed energy and internal alignment. Sleep becomes consistent and restorative. You wake up with clarity, mental sharpness, and steady energy that carries you throughout the day. Many men report ripple effects in other areas of life: strengthened relationships, increased productivity, a brighter mood, and even a rekindled sense of purpose. What started as a few minutes of hand acupressure each night has evolved into something more, a meaningful evening ritual that reconnects you with your body, your breath, and your well-being. And perhaps the most powerful part? It doesn't require a major lifestyle overhaul, just small, intentional steps repeated daily. Steps that support your body's natural intelligence and restore your vitality from the inside out. At this stage, you may feel ready to experiment with a maintenance rhythm. Some men choose to reduce the frequency of their acupressure sessions to 4 or 5 times per week while still maintaining the benefits they've gained. But in truth, most find the routine so quick, effective, and enjoyable that they prefer to continue with it daily. It becomes more than a practice. It becomes a habit they look forward to each night. You can also adjust the booster tips to better fit your lifestyle. Whether it's simplifying your evening snack, shortening your warm-up routine, or switching out a scent, the goal is to keep things sustainable. What matters most is consistency and listening to what your body responds to best. And that brings us to the end of today's video. You've just discovered a natural and science-supported method for restoring your vitality, improving sleep, and bringing back strong, reliable morning erections, all with the use of your own hands. From the 3 key pressure points, Lao Gong, Xiao Fu, and the pineal reflex zone, to simple yet powerful booster techniques like warm water soaks, citrus-scented lotion, or a banana paired with walnuts, you now have a complete, accessible toolkit. These are not gimmicks or shortcuts. They are rooted in physiology, tradition, and practical wisdom that empower you to take back control of your health. So, let me ask you, what's one thing you've learned from this video that you're excited to try first? Drop your answer in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to leave a comment, give it a thumbs up, and share it with someone you care about. And most importantly, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Healthy Aging Blueprint, where we share more tips and tools to help you feel stronger, healthier, and more vibrant each day. Wishing you great health, lasting happiness, and peaceful days ahead. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.